side of Chicago. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And up to the plate is Will Smith. This to third. Base hit. In to score from third. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Picks himself up at RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Muncy digs in. Swings through that one for strike one. One run across in the frame so far here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Misses, it's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, ff-ceo-garland. Righty reliever out of the pen, late trying it.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Fought off foul. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Nico Warner. And there's a foul ball. A chilly atmosphere here. Really what comes to mind when you think of postseason. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. You talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players too. Games like this really can be hard.
With the tying run at second here in Game 3. Swing and a ball popped up. Adames moving under this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
In the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And there's a ball. Almost got him.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. 2 outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but back here at Wrigley Field, top of inning number 7. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Just 3 pitches for the punch out right there. Very efficient, I'll say. And start him out with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. And at that point, as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something soft, but you also have to be able to hit the fastball. And if you are looking for something hard, it can be pretty tough to catch up to because you don't have a chance to time it. So he threw it right by him there and sent him packing.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Bellinger snags it for the 2nd out. Willie Adames stands in. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bellinger sizing it up. squeezes it, and that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Looking to get the tying run on base. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now one away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Out, drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And there are 2 down. Here's Yan Gomes. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And he takes a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And another ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. Hernandez on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Yency Almonte.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Late on that fastball. Almonte, in his 6th season, he features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Hard ground ball, base knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Back-to-back base hits. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
And fouled off.
Bro, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Bunting, and he pops it up. Puts it away for the out. Now the catcher comes up to him. Will Smith.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. To third, and he's in there. A run comes in the play. Here comes Max Muncy.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Right-handed reliever, and that one is inside.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Run scores, and this inning continues. On the mound now, Mark Leiter Jr.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Martinez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Hard hit, right side. Corner over to first. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th. And here's the back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brusdar Graterol.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And first offering is fouled off. Graterol is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball that one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Bellinger stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. The high heat, too much on that one.
Hood gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 3-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising.
Throw on to Freeman, and that will... And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Mookie Betts will get us started. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Keegan Thompson up and throwing. Assad warming up as well. The wind and the pitch. That misses. Gonna count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Ripped to short. In time to Bush. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Willie Adames steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's off the inside edge. Ball. One down, base is empty. And he chases that one below the zone.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
This ball's chopped on the ground. In time to Bush. They get him, but it was pretty close. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. On the ground. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. And Freeman is retired. And the bottom of the 9th. And now the DH, Patrick Wisdom. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Slider misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3. He's 2 outs away. And the batter now, Ian Happ. That's in there. 0-1. The Dodgers leading by 3 near the last half of inning number 9. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Struck him out swinging. Cubbies with only 1 out left.
Now
Dansby Swanson stands in. Fastball in for a strike. 1-1.
0-1 the count.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. So the Los Angeles Dodgers take control of this series up 2-1 heading into Game 4.
What a win. The third game of a 7-game set's always such a critical point in the series, and no matter where the series stands, these guys have got the momentum now, and they don't want to give it back.
Yeah, and it turns Game 4 into a desperate situation for the club across the diamond as they'll look to get this series back to even.